How you going, fishos? And you too, Ash Makem. I don't think I've got a real good report for you this week because I can't get any reports from anyone, I tell you, mate. You blokes down in Naranda and that, you'd probably know more about the river down there than me because it's out of our local government area. We can't get down that far. But look, the river up here, the Murrumbidgee, is starting to look fantastic. It's actually 3.4 metres, which is quite fishable at the moment. About a 2-foot visibility, so we're getting a bit of clarity there. It really depends on what the dams are going to do, and I'm only going to give you forecasts this report because it's basically all I can do, to be honest with you, except for one thing. I'll mention it in a minute. Look, the river looking really fantastic. The water temperature is a bit over 10 degrees. Give it another week or two and she should get to 11 or 12. I've got a great feeling that the yellowbelly are going to move a lot this year in the impoundments and the river. It's going to be fantastic. The cod fishing is going to be spectacular, I can tell you now. And if we get dry weather for the next couple of few weeks, we should be able to get, well, we can get our boats in reasonably easy now, but if it stays dry, we'll have no issues getting our boats in when we get out of lockdown. Hopefully we've only got another week to go. Cross our fingers on that one. Look, and Blowering Dam, for example, is just under 94.9%, and it's pretty stable at the moment. It's actually falling a little bit, but not too much. I reckon it'll stay like that for a while. It'll just be sort of in that zone for a while. They've actually reduced a fair few of the flows at the moment, and the yellers will fire up there big time. They love it when it's high like that, up into the shallows in Blowering in those grassy areas and that. So September, October, November is going to be a huge hit up there. So cross our fingers and hope that it really is what I think it's going to be. The cod fishing will be okay, but the yellowbelly, this is going to be one of the best years you've seen for yellers. Burrinjuck, 89%, and it's rising again, coming up over new ground again, only slightly, and it's going to be up and down a little bit too. They'll ease the flows off out of there, and we'll see some really good fishing there. Yellowbelly should go crazy there. They're getting a few cod when they can get up there and fish, but obviously we're not in that area at the moment. We can't go and fish it, but we can fish Lake Albert. There's a few carp coming out of it, the odd yellowbelly, and if you put a boat in and do a bit of trolling, you might pick up a few yellers and a cod because it's got a lot of water in it at the moment and it's looking real promising. Once that water temperature picks up, it's going to be dynamite this season as well. We're pretty excited about the whole thing actually. It's just that we've got a week or so that we can't fish. Look, Wangler, it's looking real good. The height of that's 94% and it's rising as well. It's going to crack. Now, just before we had the lockdown, there was a fair few yellowbellies starting to get caught there off the bank with bait, and it will still be the same because we can't get there and fish doesn't mean it's not happening. So it's going to be good. But I was talking to my old mate Maso down in Compleat Angler Wagga, and some of the boys down there have been out fishing the Hume Weir, which are allowed to because it's in their local government area. And you could not believe. This is just frustrating like you wouldn't believe. The reddies are going absolutely bonkers. They're going crazy, and some big ones too. There's some people are getting 2 and 3 eskies full of redfin. Now, when we're allowed to travel down there, be prepared. Get down there, I can tell you now. Put your boat in at Bound Waters and go for a fish because it is cracking. And these springtime type reddies, it is brilliant. You get a beautiful feed, and I reckon the yellers will fire up there. This is just perfect conditions. A little bit of pain at the moment, fair enough, but if we can put up with that, we're into a real hot season. So this is the Compleat Anglers sort of fishing report for this week. We'll catch up with you next week, hopefully with some good news.